see if I can't get this all fixed up. Okay, now to see. Alright, yeah, I guess I gotta redo it here too. Hello.
How are things on your end?
Unfortunately, I'm having to rearrange stuff in my program a bit, but otherwise things are kind of decent.
No problem.
Weather has been interesting in that we had some rain, but that and that was nice because that washed away some snow. But then we'd got a fresh covering of snow anyway. So.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Yeah, that it's just like, come on, Mother Nature, pick one. Rain or snow. You can't do it both on the same day.
Yeah.
Actually, they can. It's called sleet.
Yes. You see,
Yeah,
Mother Nature took that feat.
Yeah. How are you, Argo?
I am good. I managed to do an awesome anime moment today.
Yeah.
You mean an epic maneuver?
Yeah, well, kind of. So, basically, there was this priest that was keeping this demon, keeping this demon on its feet, kept on healing it and whatnot, and buffing it, and the demon was blocking the door into where we had to go.
That's great.
So Megara, I'm just like, you know what? Megara has Dimension Door. So I used Dimension Door to teleport right behind the priest. And then, well, the cleric, I should say. Yeah, teleport right behind the cleric. And then I had one action left to strike. So I used my strike and got a crit. And the crit damage...
Behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Yeah, no, the damage of the strike, the critical strike, was enough to pretty much outright kill the cleric. So it was this whole thing like she just disappears. You know, she like does like a little 12 scythe, disappears, then just reappears behind the cleric and beheads him. And like the demon is just like, wait, what just happened?
Lol, what?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think that would even give a demon pause, just for a brief moment, cause... Like, yeah, what's that line from the side of the movie? I did not expect that. Though I did not think to expect anything, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was pretty much that. Teleports behind you, not the personal kid.
Oh, that doesn't even say anything. It's just this fluid motion that I like to imagine with Megara as she just. It looks like she winds her scythe up to swing, disappears, comes immediately out of the portal with the beheading.
That seriously is pretty awesome. So not as cool as somebody who we befriended, and we had our mutiny, and he literally picked up a body and fricked somebody with it. Dead body
I mean,
with a leg swung and crit.
what does he have improvised weapon?
No, that's the best part. He doesn't, but we're planning to train him in that. I'm not saying who it is because of spoilers, but
Yeah. I mean
I
that
had to
because
mention
that's like
it because it's one of the best balls we have.
So yes, have you experienced the bullshittery that I have told you about with trying to catch Pokemon in the water?
No, I have actually not tried to go out on the water. Well, actually, I did go out on the water for a little bit, and it was weird just trying to deal with the Pokemon that were there. Especially as like everything was getting angry at me, and I just decided to run away from that.
Like I really think like this is the weakest aspect of just. It is such a pain in the ass trying to catch Pokemon in the water. Especially when they keep diving underwater like that.
Yeah. I got a baby flap flap.
I find it's funny that you got that about recording. It had no idea that you were just throwing a bunch of Pokeballs at it.
They're just vibing. And I come along and they're like, hey!
What's up, friend?
I can't wait for tomorrow's game because it was on literally watching
We won it. What's this? The one only Tony turn. Tony turn. Hey there. Your name was a bit of a took me a bit there
Yes.
to
Hello, person of many Pokemon emojis. Hope you are enjoying your day.
if I recognize it. I saw the one stream if I was picked up. Yeah. At least it's not there's one particular streamer who has an annoying Pokemon emoji. Yeah, it's frickin'
See, any good chance? I mean, I got a Drifloon, which wound up being pretty decent. And yes, I've been enjoying the game very much.
I mean, you've also got the shiny Ponyta, but I mean...
Right,
got that
yeah,
one.
yeah. Which I mean, Blue Fire is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think I'm not sure if it's like that they've actually changed the color of the shiny, or if it's, I've just never noticed before, but shiny Rapidash tends to be a bit, it looks a bit more purple than blue.
I know a blue flame is hotter, but is a purple flame hotter than a blue flame? Is that like in the middle?
I mean, it could be hotter, but I think it might also be a thing that's influenced by whatever chemical is being burned.
I guess that's true.
It's a little blue guy.
the hottest, right?
Again, I mean, it kind of depends, because, like, I mean, like, when it comes to energy, like, stuff on, like, the blue-purple end does tend to exhibit more energy than others, but it also, again, kind of just depends on, like, if it's just straight up, a chemical thing, like, it'll depend on what's being burned, because, like, when it comes to light, it's a lot easier to say, because that is a case of, like, blue and violet light has a lot, has a higher frequency and greater degree of energy than something like red.
Today, I learned that Rapidash's shiny color has always been a purple flame.
Huh.
I've always just assumed that it was blue because, you know, Ponyta is blue.
It sounds like alternate timeline talk to me, mister.
Yeah, so... Okay, let's have a look at Galarian. It's actually kind of funny because, like, if it's the same as its Rapidash, then, Galarian is also probably kind of understated compared to normal. Yeah, okay, so, both, Ponyta and Rapidash Galarian, instead of the purple and green, it becomes more like a blonde and, teal, or aqua.
It would be kind of funny if it got Rapidash.
It wouldn't really work.
Yeah, that's I'm not thinking right now.
Actually, yeah, it's only the purple part that changes, so it's like it's still got that sort of green teal kind of you know, frosted tips, but yeah, it goes from being purple in the base to like a blonde, which which makes me, I believe, I think I prefer the non-shiny version. It's like it feels like it's got more personality there. Yeah, I'm definitely those people. Like, I know there are some people that are like, oh, if it's shiny, then I'm always going to use the shiny version, even if the shiny version is ugly, because, oh, look, it's shiny, it's special. Nah, I gotta... Yeah, like, good old nuclear green bloody Ursaring.
Okay, that one I almost like it because of the whole it's supposed to be like a gummy bear, but it just barely inks me to follow it. Anybody else with that color? No.
Shiny Ursaluna, on the other hand, looks really good. Shiny Ursaluna gets like a maroon instead of the green. So it's like a black and red, and you know, with its fur being sort of, that's hairy sort of parts being more like frill. What would you call it? Like, I guess frill-like fur.
I know I've seen it, but my brain has not fully absorbed what it looks like yet.
Yeah. The cloudy-like fur, the floofy fur is still grey. The brown fur becomes a maroon.
the
Phew.
room.
Fire Spit Island. It's certainly hot enough to feel like a sweat bath, isn't it? And now we've got a ghost and bandits to deal with on top of the heat. I'm...
Damn it. Go on without me. Save yourself.
Sleep well, Bren.
Good night.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry, but do you think you could lead the way, Liberty? That poor Growlithe. I don't dare imagine what those bandits are doing to him now. Yeah, I know how this works.
God, I would absolutely love it, right? If it's like you get up to the top there, it's like, oh, but the bandits must be doing horrible things. You find them and they're just absolutely like, he's on his back, getting belly rubs and.
Yeah. I was hoping to sneak attack him. I'll just have to settle for one-shotting him. Jesus, I am over-leveled.
You tried to throw your Pokeball at it, it bounced off the wall, I just imagine it bounces back and hits you in the head. I told you, you have to watch out about over-leveling on this game.
I mean, I would say, like, I'll just say, I don't feel any shame in over-leveling just because of how freaking hard the wild Pokemon can hit you even when you got a few levels on them. Oh, heck. Oh shit, there's two of them.
Yep. Yep, I'm starting running up here. Start doing that. I was watching a video of someone like just showing like, you know, they were kicking around, they were doing a battle with like, I'd say a trainer, even though they're not exactly trainers, but yeah, they're in a battle with another, with a trainer, and they were essentially, they had their character run up to the opponent's Pokemon and was like, hanging around it, and the Pokemon was just like, move, move. And then just basically turned around and roared at him. Just like, you're in my space!
Your friends have a bad review. Let's see if we can catch you.
Good old fire dust.
Yeah, I guess he has the gun face going.
It is the tip-headed fire dust.
Yay. God, I'm thinking of the frickin' professor trying to come up. It's like, ah, yes, we need a proper name for it. Maybe something based on its description. Yes, the red-headed booby.
And then I just imagine someone's like, I just call it magma because it like jumped out of the magma trying to get me. Yes, I suppose that also works.
Oh, come on.
Bit too far away. Like, yeah, you maybe have to throw that far, but it still has an effective range.
Alright. Wild animals being aware of their surroundings and need to survive.
Just out of range.
Let's try. Well, come on. Oh my god, the frickin' collision detection. Oh yeah, it's like, oh right, yeah, they would have a thing here for the official thing now. Alright, what are they doing to the doggo? Come on! Evolve already! We've done our homework. Any Pokemon gutsy enough to come to this lava trap is supposed to evolve, so get on with it already. You will become stronger, like it or not. Grow? What's up? I'm here to ruin your day. Oh look, the pest again. Stand back, sisters. I'll take care of her. Go up, Abomasnow. Smash this fool to pieces.
The Abomasnow, just as soon as he gets that, it's like, oh god, what have you done? Just,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, nothing works with this situation. Bang. I don't get it. How'd I lose? I mean, if you don't get it now, just wow. Of all, that was an unfortunate choice. You know, Abomasnow can't fight at full power and crazy heat like this. It wasn't a fair battle. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you knew better, but you did it anyway. We were basically going easy on it. In fact, how dare you make poor Abomasnow battle in such a stupidly hot place? Oh my god. You're the one who sent out Abomasnow, sister. Yes! Thank you! Go on then, Toxicroak. Pour out some poison for our unwelcome guest. Really? I mean, at least it's not going to die in this environment immediately. I should switch out to something better.
Yeah, that's the good thing about a steel dragon. Like as I said before, they've really only got one true weakness, which is fighting in ground. I kind of like how they've actually done obscure missions, where it's like, instead of just being like, oh, you've decreased the enemy's accuracy, it's always based on the caster instead, so...
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not like you could just switch the guy out and it'll be all good.
Yeah.
What a blithering mooncalf I am. How could I let myself lose?
Because you suck.
You basic. I guess I lose the toy cost sometimes. I did warn you, didn't I, that I had a score to settle with the Galaxy team? All the pain and suffering I experienced after coming up here from the Kanto region to work. I'm gonna make you pay for every last slight. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it looks like she's gonna use a Gengar that turns out right on first.
Which, I mean, at least that's kind of a sword, but...
And again, it's like, it really does feel intentional that, like, the fact that one, her hairstyle is very similar to Agatha okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure they've kind of basically confirmed with this that Agatha and Bertha are related, because she's got the same hairstyle as both of them, and she's using both their ace Pokemon.
Yeah, it would fit. And it kind of makes sense that there seems to be this kind of affinity that occurs in the family. What a disgrace. Yay. How could all of us have been... Hey, Charm, I healed up Abomasnow and Coin's Toxicroak. Good as new. Now we can keep battling until you run out of potions. I mean... I'd knock him for that, but I have abused items before in games, so I mean, that's legit. Boom! What? Hey, no one invited you, Tiny. You're really going to insist on getting in the way, you little runt? Do not mess with the small Angie. Take him down, Toxicroak. I know it's hot, but hang in there, Abomasnow. Smash that run. Growlithe, please stop. You cannot beat such foes. Polina, what are you doing here? I thought you were waiting with little Growlithe. I was, but then he jumped into the ocean without warning and swam all the way here. Bad little guy, huh? Into the ocean, but he was terrified of the ocean after it swallowed up the former lord, his own father. That is determination.
Yeah.
Ow. Looks like he finally found his courage. The late Lord's child. He's evolved. His true bravery lay not in crossing the sea, but in finding the strength to face hardship head-on. You gotta be joking me! Why'd the puny one evolve? Sisters, something's not right. Polina, stay back!
Big old golden doggo.
Yeah. What's happened to him? That strange lightning hit him. He's become frenzied, just like the other nobles. Oh, this is exactly why I didn't want to come to this island. Everything was going just as we'd wanted, and before that awful mutt ruined everything. Enough of this, sisters. We leave this place. We won't be making any living without our lives. Frickin'. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, wait, this is all your fault. We should get out of here too, Polina. Otherwise, we're fair game for Arcanine. Come on, Liberty, we should hurry. Lena. What are you gonna do about Growlithe? I mean Arcanine. That dear little Pokemon is my responsibility. As his warden, it is my duty to protect him with everything I have. Liberty, what must we do to quell his frenzy? Please, tell us what we need. We'll need to make some bombs. Bombs? Irida, what are you talking about? I'm the leader of our clan. Is it so surprising that I know a little more of these things than you, Lena? I held my tongue the first time, but now I must insist. Stop calling me Lena in front of everyone. Yes, I'm well aware you're our leader, Irida, but how could I forget that you were the one chosen? You who can use your Celestica flute to summon Pokemon and have them carry you to even the farthest reaches of vast Hisui. I've learned a little...
that is one of those things that it's like you can definitely tell this is like made by, you know, Japanese developers, because the idea of like nicknames where they're like, I guess like even in the sense of this being a sort of cult from the past, so it's like, oh, I don't want to be called by a nickname that you've given to me as like a child or whatever. Where it's like in Western cultures, it's like a nickname is like it's a good thing.
Yeah. Interesting to see that and how they kind of. You can kind of see a little bit of that they're trying to kind of put that across, but it still kind of comes across as weird. But I mean, I guess they do what they can to localize it.
Yeah.
I've learned a little about these frenzies as well. There's a special method for dealing with them. We can make bombs, pouches containing a mix of the Lord's favorite foods, and throw them from a safe distance. Isn't that right, Liberty? Yeah, but I know I'm gonna do it. Well, in that case, I do always carry some of Growlithe's favorite foods with me, so I can thank him when he uses his flames to help prepare Basculegions' favorite meal. Why, Easkin, once again your thoughtfulness saves the day. Now we can make those bombs right away. Yes, let's get right to work. They're ready. Here are the bombs we need. Please let me know when you feel prepared to try to quell Lord Arcanine's frenzy. Just a wee bit of healing.
Yeah, this fight was actually the first. Actually, I think it was kind of the first major time I actually lost in this game.
Oh. Hopefully I can pull this off. Are you ready, Liberty? Yeah. Liberty, please do your utmost to save my dear Arcanine. He may have finally become a lord, but it is clear this frenzy is causing him to suffer greatly. Be on your guard. The late Lord Arcanine would launch devastating attacks after standing still and gathering light around himself. Remember that while you're dodging. Moves will slip right by you. Good luck. Hey, big little guy.
I will say, I am not a fan of Arcanine. I think the black furs of the white doesn't look that good.
Get a better chance to look at it.
Yeah. That caught me off the first time. It's you have to take out all the I thought it was like, oh, they're going to start flying at me, so I just ran away. That's what you say to someone that didn't grow out of their eggy phase.
Yes. Hey, Dodge.
construct. And now it's like, oh, you were trapped in this one little thing, you can't go into that fire, and... Yeah.
Ah!
If you don't get that timing right, that happens. But the good thing is,
Yeah?
So this is kind of an interesting difficulty thing where it's like you can restart the battle, and you'll restart from the very start. If you continue the battle though, it will basically set you to a checkpoint of that so it's like if using continue battle, you can keep doing that and eventually, you know, keep starting at a lower and lower checkpoint.
Okay.
So it's like, technically it's a difficulty thing, because it's like, yeah, it's going to be easier if you basically, if you go continue battle, it's like, yeah, the boss is going to be at lower HP where you've got all yours back.
I'm gonna try to do it as a restart, at least for now.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, the iframes and the dodge are pretty much like basic to the actual dodge animation.
Well, the thing for me is that I was upset that I thought, like, I would have successfully gotten out of the area of the effect, but I guess I hadn't. Yeah, I should keep out of the way of that. I can almost picture the freaking samurai looking at me as that type. He's like, "You sure you don't want to get out of the way first?"
Like tactics. It's just like when I was doing it, it would stay on that little island there until it charged. It basically left me with no room. Yeah, it's not doing to you what it did to me.
Oh. We did it. Oh, look! The strange light has left Arcanine and is vanishing into the space-time rift? Ah, yes, and of course, he also has a thing out. What could possibly lie on the other side of the rift, I wonder? What? Was that two different Arcanine cries just now? It's a ghost.
Man, like, I actually kind of really got my hopes up when, like, you first hear about Fire Spit Island, and it's like, oh, there's like, you know, Fire Spit Island, there's been like this shadowy ghost-like figures being seen or whatever. I was like, oh dude, are we getting like a Hisuian Frostlass that is like fire ice or fire ghost? That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool. Ah, now I understand. My little Growlithe. No, I misspoke. Lord of the Isles, Arcanine. You and I must now live apart so that we may attend to our separate duties. Now, all will be well. You're strong. And far stronger than me, in fact. Wrong. From now on, let us each strive to fulfill our duties as Lord and Warden. Now go, Lord Arcanine. Your realm awaits.
And then it spends the next few hours pissing on everything.
Was I the only one who felt like they heard the cry of the previous Lord Arcanine earlier? Yes, Iskan, you are the only one who picked up on that. Oh my god. Oh, how odd. I certainly didn't. Please, I do hope you're joking. I'm easily scared as it is. What am I to do if I start hearing the cries of ghosts all the time? I mean, you're the guy who lives next to where a whole bunch of... yeah, whatever. No need to worry, Isken, I own the kid. I also heard the voice of the previous lord calling out to us. It seems I wasn't the only one watching over his young pup this whole time. Liberty, you have my heartfelt thanks for helping my dear little one, the new Lord Arcanine. I'm sorry to ask even more of you, but please look after Irida as well. Now then, Isken, I believe we'd best be off. Liberty. There wasn't much use just watching from the side, was I? You know, when Lena wouldn't raise Growlithe to be the new lord and people in our clan were doubting her fitness as a warden, I urged her to put Growlithe through the proper training, but she snapped at me. This poor Pokemon saw his own father die, she told me. Is it a warden's duty to force a child in such pain through that training? Those words left me with much to consider. And even when Arcanine became Lord of the Isles and grew frenzied, all I could do was watch. I mean, you did bring up bombs. Please, all I did was arrive late and help explain about the bombs, something you could have done without me. Is that so praiseworthy? Do I deserve to be recognized for such a slight contribution? I took on leadership of the Pearl Clan so young, with no grand vision for what it should be. Still, I tried to respect our old customs and sites, even as some called me old-fashioned for it. But watching you, I finally see. I know what I want to do. I want to protect this vast land of Isui. Grant me another battle someday, Liberty. I want to battle alongside my partner so we can grow strong enough to be of help to you and to broaden the horizons of the world I see. Alright. Well, looks like I've got Lena to thank for yet another lesson that I've learned. I should let her know. And hear more about her relationship with Warden Beaskin while I'm at it. Here's where we part for now, Liberty. I need to get off this elven of an island. So, I would say... I don't think Hisuian Arcanine is a bad design, but it does... I'd say in comparison to original Arcanine, it feels a bit over-designed.
Yeah. So, one thing I've kind of come to appreciate in this game, I mean, I appreciate a lot of this game, but it made me realize is that this is a Pokemon game where the story is actually about Pokemon. When you think about it, there are many Pokemon games that really, at their base thing, don't have Pokemon at the forefront. It's like, ever since pretty much Generation 3, ever since they've had like the whole team, it's like, yeah, they're usually after some kind of legendary Pokemon, but like, you could translate their stories to another sort of fantasy RPG and on work as well. This one is about the Pokemon.
Probably helps that they definitely endeavor to try to emphasize just how much that they are like creatures that you go out and see and are dangerous things, and they're not just pets to catch and find and whatever.
Yeah. Like the only other one that I can think of that's like about the Pokemon is of course frickin' Gen 6. No, Gen 5. Gen 5. It's like Gen 3 is like, you could be like, yep, it's a fantasy story where these two factions trying to awaken the god of the sea and the god of the earth. Gen 4 is yep, there's a cult that wants to use the god of time to basically the god of creation to recreate the universe. Okay. Gen 6. Even that doesn't even have to be, like, you could have Gen 6 and even Gen 7 as, well, Gen 6, 7, and 8. All three of them could be stories that don't even have to be fantasy. Just like, okay, yes, there is a bad guy that wants to use a nuclear weapon to wipe out humanity. That's one way of putting it. Gen 7 is, you could also just have that straight up like, oh, maybe it's like, you're playing as a martial artist, trying to establish a martial arts tournament in Hawaii, and aliens here.
Yeah.
I think a part of that really helps with this is also just like the Pokédex side. Like, they're not the most fleshed out things, but like, even just having these small little side quests that are all about like a single Pokemon, like, to help fill out their decks a bit.
Yeah. And it helps that, like, when it comes to the Pokemon themselves, it's a lot more about, like, I mean, again, with the whole catching thing, it's more about you're trying to figure out how they act and what exactly it is they do, rather than just, alright, it's in a ball, I know everything I need to know about this creature. But whereas here it feels like, yeah, you're actually kind of going through the process of trying to figure things out.
Yeah. And by replacing gym leaders with these actual noble Pokemon.
Like, it's the kind of thing that makes you think about how it feels like they did with this game kind of more realized than what they did with, the Island Kahunas and Sun and Moon, where it feels like they're trying to make it feel less like a obligatory milestone. Okay, go to this person, beat up their things, and get a thing. And it's more like, oh, this feels like something that is cultural. It's tied to this island, and
yeah, it basically is kind of a improved version of the Pokemon.
yeah.
What's that? Giant octopus.
Yes. Oh, he's the frickin' alpha in this place. Okay.
I also wonder if they did this, like, it feels like they did this on purpose, where it's like, whenever you capture or defeat an auxiliary, it always leaves you one of those, what is it, the pop bag or pop sack or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah, because it's the frickin', artillery octopus thing.
Yeah, it's because it's an Octorok! In Breath of the Wild, you get the Octo bag from Octorok.
Oh gosh.
There was one Pokemon that you just look at and it's like, you did not design this in a vacuum. You clearly looked at stuff that Nintendo was doing and like, let's turn an Octorok into Pokemon.
How the fuck do you know I speak?
Hey, because it's an alpha.
Alright.
I put it in the shit. That image I showed earlier. I love it. The kitten on the person's head.
It is quite adorable.
That is one thing I would love to see in a Pokemon game. At some point, it's just like, yeah, having Pokemon follow you around. I mean, that's actually, if I recall, they did it in Let's Go Eevee. You can have Eevee riding on your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. they need to do that with more Pokemon, or even other Pokemon that's like if they're small, instead of having them follow you, carry them in your arm.
Yes.
I want to carry a rope.
That would just be dope. Who challenges me? Oh heck!
Yeah.
So you have chosen death. Ooh. Where is it for me? Oh, where the last one I encountered was. Right, don't hurry up and... I thought you were cool. I guess not.
He was sizing me up before. I walked up and was like, I think I can take you.
When did a frickin' alpha clam in? Alright.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you understand the exact mechanics of alphas. Any Pokemon you encounter has a 1% chance of actually spawning as an alpha.
Huh. Well, alrighty then.
Which is actually how I got my very first, that Alpha Curlier. Cause I actually did not really, I encountered the Curlier, it looked like it was a place where I was like, oh yeah, so this is an Alpha Curlier that always spawns. And then I went back there again to check after capturing the first one, I'm like, oh, there's no Alpha Curlier here. And it's like, well, I got lucky. The first wild Curlier I encountered was an Alpha.
Lucky. Have to see if I can get this large cat.
I thought you were gonna throw a heady ball at it.
Well, can't you, not get alphas, right? Where did I think you could not do that? It must have been because, I got the status on one. Well, I'm in the fight now.
Yeah, they're a little bit more resistant. That's why very backstrap.
And hopefully I don't kill it with the damage over time. Yeah. Here before I check out that space-time distortion. Oh heck, it's 2:30. I should. But hey, I'll be a good boy and go to bed now.
Just remember, if you save and yeah, you can't save and load, otherwise you lose that distortion.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna quit, but I will save to make sure I keep my progress. And yeah, I will do that eventually. The going and catching of stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah. In the meantime, glad to have you hanging with me again.
Mm-hmm.
And good night, day, whatever to you and to whoever chooses to watch.
Yes. Goodbye.